Dutchess County Soil and Water Conservancy District is a nonprofit extension service of the local government who focuses on soil and water conservation effort. Cooperation with organizations like the Cornell Extension and the Carey Institute or the Dutchess Land Conservancy cultivates and exchanges industry expertise and communication. Their programming is diverse, but always ecologically focused, technically sound, and professionally advised. Soil and Water sponsors an annual bare roots sale, which makes native plants available to the public. Public outreach programming includes the Dutchess County Fair, where you can see their bare roots options on display, along with an explanation for best care practices. Hydro-seeding operations create opportunities for municipalities and other conservation partners to cultivate pollinator habitats. Rainfall simulators and stream table demonstrations provide educational opportunities for summer camps and local schools.
I think maybe just getting them involved and thinking about how they play an impact on the environment and starting that at a young age and seeding that thought, so hopefully as they grow they help contribute to making decisions that are good for the earth.
Dutchess County Soil and Water works with farm operators to achieve mutually established land management objectives. Services may include agricultural assessments, buffer plant provision for erosion control, and GIS mapping services for responsible resource management. Their office helps coordinate state and federal programs at the local level. Funding through board-approved grant projects may help address key structural concerns, including fencing projects. Since 1945, soil and water programming has had an impact on their community.
David Kuhn. I operate Kuhn Brothers Farm with my brother Pete and his two sons. Me and Pete are the second generation. My father, Dirk and Garrison, were the first. And I've been on the soil and water
41 years.
The soil and water. My dad was working with them back in the 60s because they have good people to work with that will help them solve some of their problems and maybe help them do a better job.
Agricultural environment management programs help farmers recognize best practices to execute production in a safe and reliant way.
On an agricultural level, they've done soil testing for us in each of our individual fields so that we know, so that the farmers that we lease the land to know what they have to know and so that we can manage the fields in perpetuity. And then, of course, for like the public programming, when we identified the partnership of trees and shrubs and pollinators through them for riparian repair program, they became a quick partner with us. There was some money acquired to build two pretty lengthy earthen dams to, create structures to catch water in the basin, essentially fill up what was called Tamarack Swamp to be Fontecue Lake. The vegetation changed dramatically. There is a lake drain and then an overflow that was created to the regulations of dam management back then. Those have changed, so in terms of management for the lake, we're looking at reevaluating.
At this point in time, climate change and extreme weather events are just happening more and more frequently. And while we're in a pretty climate resilient place, there's still intense rain and flooding, and that is soil and water.
They're the mediator between, correcting a problem if someone has a problem. That's a very important part of it. But I think for our farm, we've gone past the strip cropping and now as climate changes and things, we need to do things differently.